Good afternoon, I think it is. I think it's afternoon. Don't even know what time it is. Mikey out of there. There's Mikey living dangerously again. I'll need to fix his. These are all over the place. Let me get all this out of the road. Oh, do you know, this is how, when I Skype my mum, this is how I talk to her. That's all I see my mum when I'm Skyping her, is that. Wait till we move this over here and I'll get the chat up. I've still got a washing on. Good afternoon, Moonlight. I've stopped my tumble dryer so it's not too loud, and the washing machine should stop soon. So wait till it fixes. I've had an eventful morning. Eventful. Hello, Isabel. What time is it? Oh, it's afternoon as well. It's 1:20 in the afternoon. Where has today went? Well, I'm going to tell you where today's went. Good morning, Laura. Naomi, I'm feeling a lot better today. Still a bit bunged up in my nose, but apart from that, I'm all right. But you know, you get the sniffles or a bit of a cough and you're worried sick these days, just in case. Right, let me put you somewhere. Where can I put you? Yeah, that'll do. I suppose that'll do. Right, so today for a drink, I thought I would mix it up. I normally have my iron brew. Oh, I do a Moonlight, that's cool. Today I'm having banana milkshake. That's what I'm having today. None of that stuff up there. None of that. there I've got it. So remember, put it on live chat, everyone, because sometimes I forget. Yeah, that washing machine will stop soon and it'll be better. So, banana milkshake. Lovely. Right, so today in my iron, as always, I like this moonflower and lavender water. So that's going in the iron. Oh, it started to rain. Make it out of there. Stop living dangerously. He's always at my feet. Good morning, Isaac. I'm a lot better today. I think I needed a good sleep. You got a... Oh, well, Naomi, you did, because I usually get my shopping delivered and I've not been able to. But, as I say, I went to Farm Foods last week and it was great. Right, today I'm using, what one's this? Almond and Lily of the Valley on stuff. I'm using lavender and chamomile. What one's this? Coconut and starfruit. And I always use this one on my bedding. Wild fig. Right. What time is it in Scotland? It's 1:22 in the afternoon. The day has flown in, and I'll tell you why. It's just everything that's happening in the world right now. Right. I phoned for my repeat prescription last Tuesday because I thought to myself it wasn't due till this week, but I thought I better phone early just to make sure I get my prescription. So the chemist always opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there I am, up 9 o'clock in the morning. I've got my wee shopping trolley with me, and there's a notice on the shutters saying we do not open till 10. So I was in a dilemma. I didn't know what to do because the drive home is about a 10-minute drive home in the car, and I would be just in the house and it'd be time for me to go back really. So I thought I better wait, and there was a wee janitor guy. He was going about sweeping the floors and he says, oh, I'd advise you to wait. He says the queues, he says, for the chemist were all the way miles round the whole shopping centre. So I thought, he says, put your shopping trolley right at the shutters. He says, and that'll be your spot. So I done that and I sat down on a wee bench. So I sat there for an hour, and eventually they opened, and when they opened there was only 2 people allowed in the shop at the one time. So I said a prescription for myself and for my son. My son's got allergies, so he needs his allergy medication. So she comes back with my son's stuff and said, yours won't be ready till tomorrow. I said, but I need my stuff tonight. I says, I'm desperate for my stuff tonight. And she went, hold on. She says, we can have it later on this afternoon. And I thought, see, by the time I come back in the afternoon, there's going to be a mile-long queue, and I can't stand for a long time. So I says to her, is there no way that you can maybe deliver it? So that's what they're going to do. Good afternoon, Jenny. Oh, Moonlight, I'm glad you like my Mrs. Doubtwater. You never know what she's going to get up to. 7:20 in Oklahoma, wow. Oklahoma, is that where Joe the Tiger guy comes from? You know, the more I watch him, the more I like him actually. I watched a thing on YouTube, and it was he was addressing Donald Trump, but I thought he was hilarious, just the language he used. 8:24 in Georgia. Oh, beautiful Georgia. Well, it's raining here. It's not so nice here. Yes, Naomi, but it just shows you that was a week, well, a week more it would be that I phoned for the prescription. So if you need to get your medication, phone in a lot earlier than what you normally would. But see, I panic because I'm on a drug called tamoxifen, and it's to stop me producing estrogen, because the cancer that I had grew with estrogen. So I'm terrified that if I don't take my tablet, that it probably would, if I probably missed a day or two, it probably wouldn't matter. But psychologically, in my head, I panic about it. I worry about not getting that. Oh, Jenny, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. See, I know that if I needed help, I could phone my daughters, and even my ex-husband, he would tell me. He helps me with things to put the fence up and such. But still, pride gets in your way. I know it shouldn't in these times. Oh, here's my snapshots. Are you one of my people in my group? Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being in my little ASMR group, because I see you've got a little badge next to your name. Thank you very, very much. Oh no, I love you. My goodness, these are all wonderful people. But panic set in. See, when you're expecting something and it doesn't happen. And I've got lots of wee nieces and nephews from my ex-husband's side of the family. But just because I'm not married to him, I still like to get them Christmas gifts and their Easter eggs and things like that. The shop I went into had none Easter eggs at all. So I've got them all a Terry's chocolate orange. So I just hope that that's okay. So I took them down to my ex-husband's house because Lushtopia had a delivery. So what I done, it was like delivering a bomb this morning. What I done was I went down to their house. I had my mask on that I made, my homemade mask on. I had that on, I had gloves on, I had the whole shebang on. I goes down, I puts Lushtopia's delivery, I puts the eggs, and my daughter Sophie, she left some of her vaping liquid in my car on the doorstep, chapped the door, ran away into the car, and they came out like that. It was just weird. It's just strange times. The washing machine is it's ready to, it's in full mode there. See, I've stopped the tumble dryer now until after my live stream. See, now I'm too far. Well, do. It's going to stop in a minute. It's just about finished. But I've had a load of washing to do, and I had all my wee ornaments to do, my wee snow globes and stuff like that. I always feel better when they're all dusted and nice. But I feel a lot better today, and I feel as if I've got more energy. Yesterday I just felt absolutely drained. I felt terrible yesterday. I was like, oh no, you know what, I'm thinking I've got it. That's me got it now. I might have known I'd have it, but I've not had a high temperature, nothing like that, so we're okay. Deep breaths. But I don't know if you all know from around the world, but the Prime Minister's in hospital just now. He's been battling the coronavirus for 10 days now, and his temperature hasn't went down. So he's in the hospital. Lucy, I think chocolate oranges are as well, and I hope the kids think, well, if they do get a lot of Easter eggs, they've got a chocolate orange, something different, and you get more chocolate in a chocolate orange than what you do in an Easter egg. So I think they'll like it. There's the wash machine done now, guys. We're all right. It's finished. Catherine, good afternoon to you from lovely Australia, or good day, should I say? Yeah, Boris didn't look good. I mean, it doesn't matter if you agree with his political things or not. You know, as a human being, the man didn't look well. You know, and the last time he done a speech, you could see he was kind of gasping for breath. So I hope he's going to. I really do hope he's going to be all right. But he looked in a bad way. It just, see, it shows you this virus just doesn't discriminate. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you've got or... Poppy's acting weird. She better not be in the mud. Last week or the week before it was. Now I'll show you the wee friend. Naomi, I didn't watch the Queen. I mean, nothing against the Queen. If people enjoy watching it, and if that helps people, then that's great. But I didn't watch it. I didn't. Not that I think anything bad about the Queen or anything like that. I just personally would rather say God bless the bloody health workers and the doctors and people like that, you know. Not that I would want anything bad to happen to the Queen. Don't get me wrong. And if it helped people, then that's good. You're in Vancouver? Well, hello in beautiful Vancouver. I seen some of the Queen's speech on Sky News this morning, and as I say, see if it helps people, then that's great. My mum enjoyed it. My mum watched it last night, and she said she enjoyed it, and that she was making quotes from one of the wartime songs. So, and anyway, I think I was sleeping. I think I was sleeping by that point. I'd went to my bed early last night, as I say, I wasn't feeling the best. And I changed my bed at night, a nice clean bed to go to. And I must have just absolutely conked out. And normally I'm wakened at like 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning I'm wakened. And I slept to 8 o'clock this morning, which just isn't like me. Hi Ariel. The world is crazy right now. I hope I've not offended anyone by saying I didn't watch the Queen. I hope I've not offended, so I don't mean to offend anyone or that. I'm not really a royalist as such. Naomi, yes, some of the money would be good. I just think the health workers just now are the ones that we should be concentrated on. And there was 5 bus drivers in London died yesterday. 5 bus drivers. And they're saying now that there shouldn't be any like giving money. It's going to be I can see it right now. There'll be a ban on money. It'll just be cards all the way. The bus drivers, because they're handling money that people have had maybe in their hands, and not washed their hands, and so it's devastating. It's tragic, terrible. Ah, she just had a baby girl, Chelsea. That's beautiful. And all the new mums and pregnant mums must be terrified right now. I can't imagine. Shame. And their gender reveal, because they like all that kind of gender reveal party, don't they? And they can't have that. You know, I love this bedding, right? But look, there's a saddle on a giraffe. That should never happen. Shelby, well, I hope you're okay. and stay safe at the doctor's office, and God bless you for standing in and doing that in this time, because it's I was frightened even just going to get my prescription. Good morning or good afternoon, Dee. I don't think it'd be possible to ride a giraffe. I wouldn't even try and ride a giraffe. I do like this bedding though. As you'll notice, I've got tons of pillowcases because I've got 6 pillows on my bed. I don't need 6 pillows on my bed, but I kind of build myself a little fort before I go to bed. I swear. 2 pillows at my side. I have one along that way and one down that way. And then I've got my head on one like that, and then I've got one at a cover, and then I've got one at the back, and Poppy's probably another one. You know, I've got loads of pillows. My God, it's coming down out there. So, after this, I'm just going to relax and watch Joe Exotic. I'm hooked. I am hooked on Joe Exotic right now. There you see it, it's absolutely coming down out there. There's my Poppy. Oh, it's stopped now. It's stopped now that I've done that. See? It was like hailstones there a minute ago, but obviously when the camera's turned, it's went. No, Naomi, I've never rode a camel or an elephant. I don't know if I would. And, you know, at my weight, the poor thing would be dying. It'd be flattened. She better not go out and play in the mud. See, that's what I was going to say. A few weeks ago, a wee friend was out, so she must have been digging in the mud. And see, when she came in, she was absolutely black. She was that covered in mud that I thought, you know, giving it a wipe down wasn't good enough, so she had to go for a bath. See, there it is again. See it now? It's hailstones. That's what's happening. I'll not be sitting out in my chair, that's for sure. There we go. I won't be sitting out in my rocking chair. Your dog played in the mud twice yesterday, Keely. Oh, hi in time from New Jersey. Yeah, as soon as I seen Poppy coming in and she was like that, I just lifted her up, took her straight into the bathroom, because a wipe down wasn't going to cut it. You know, she had to get back, and she is funny as anything, because as soon as she sees water, see, even if you hold her over her water dish, she'll do that with her paws as if she's swimming. It's the cutest wee thing. Oh, Lucy, I love you too. Hello, Robin. Oh dear. So, after this, what I will do, I'll need to go and do my nails, because I've got a page turning video to do. I'll do that early tomorrow morning. And I'm desperate because I have not looked inside these cross-stitching books, and I'm really wanting to see what's in it. So we've seen I've not seen the army, but the police have been in the street quite a lot. And the helicopter went over yesterday. I think they're watching to see who's out. People are terrified to take their bins. Just in case. Hello, Rachel. Hi, Rose. So, Joe Exotic, that's what I'll be watching. I'm hooked. I can't believe the man's got 22 years ago. 22 years. Saying that he done a lot of bad stuff, so. But I'm glad I found Joe Exotic TV, it's called. And I don't know if that's his voice. I'm sceptical about that. because there's a lot of songs, but the voice doesn't match his face, if that makes sense. But a lot of people, their voice doesn't match. Susan Boyle, for one. Yes, Naomi, I seen them out in the park, lying getting a suntan. Clearly it's never his voice, is it? But look at Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle, when she went, was it X Factor or something, she went on. And before she started singing, everybody was going, oh, she's going to be terrible, she's going to be terrible. And she's got the voice of an angel, the woman. The voice of an angel she's got. So her voice doesn't match her face, but... Yes, that's real. That's my face tattoo. I've got tattoos, quite a lot of tattoos. I always forget about the one in the face. Sometimes I see people staring at me and I'm thinking, what are they staring at? And do you know, see all my family, they're that used to it that one time I had and put foundation over it, completely covered it, and came in and I'd said to them all, just not notice anything. They were looking at me going, is your hair? And I'm going, it's not my hair. And they couldn't tell me what it was until I pointed out that the tattoo was covered up. We're just that used to it. Oh, there's my lovely Eleanor. Your internet, my internet connection's been terrible, and so's my mum's. I hope we're not going to lose internet connection. I don't know what I would do without YouTube. You know, I'd need to get back into the Wii. I've got Mario Kart in there. I might get into that. And wait on my prescription. God knows when they'll bring it to me. I love this bedding. I love this one. I love the colour of that. It's under my feet. Rachel, I've actually put it, I need to get back into it. I've not done any more since the last time we spoke about the cross stitching. I just done a few more stitches and then put it down. But I'm hoping these cross stitch magazines that I've got is going to make me want to do it. Because lots of cross stitchers that I talk to, we've all got unfinished pieces of work, you know. Like paintings, like things you've started and you've never finished it. I really should finish before I start a new project, but that doesn't happen. And I've got what, three unfinished things. Not worried. He's under the better see. Better show you. Mikey living dangerously. Wait, I'll show you this. See? That's what he does. Under the iron board. The one in my face wasn't sore in the slightest. It was actually quite nice. The worst one I ever got was on my bum. But that was back when I was 18, because that's legally when you're allowed to get a tattoo, is when you're 18. And I was really skinny at the time and I had nothing to eat all day long. And I waited and waited and waited in this tattoo shop till about 5 o'clock at night before I got it. And by that time my sugar level and everything was right down. And as soon as he put the needle in, I was just about fainted. And I was like, I had to get him to stop halfway through, and I had to sit in a chair like that with a wee towel round myself like that to get a drink of water, and then tell me to go ahead and finish it. I've got a few in my wrist. I've got that one there, and when it was coming up here, see when it was coming up, my thumb kept flicking like that on, until it just kept doing it. I had to hold the thumb down so you could finish that. And then I've got the little birdies, and then I've got one round my wrist with a star. I've got Tigger on my back, bouncing on his tail. Mikey likes to live dangerously. He's like Austin Powers. So he is. Yeah, I've always, I wanted to get that one redone because there's some patchy bits in it, but I'm not allowed, because I'm not allowed needles in that arm, because they to remove lymph nodes from that arm. So, and I'm not allowed them in that arm. I'm not even allowed to put an elastic band round the wrist, but I end up doing that. Was my favourite tattoo. I do like the face one, but I've also got music notes behind one of my ears. Can't remember what one. And a treble clef. I like that one. See, I think tattoos, see, once you get one, you kind of get addicted to it. You kind of like, oh, that was nice. You know, you quite enjoy it. But see the one in my face? This is absolutely true. Before I got it done, I drew these stars on with pen and walked about for 2 weeks with them drew on my face, because I wanted to make absolute sure that it was going to be something that I liked, because there wasn't really much laser removal back when I got them. I'm good today. I'm a lot better today than what I was yesterday. I'm a lot better. Right. Bed meter. Move this back. Yes, Lurora. Lurora? Hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, it was hitting one of my nerves. My thumb kept flicking. But the one on my face was actually quite relaxing. I could have just let him keep going. Right. Mikey baby, come out of there. Come out of there, baby. Right. So I always like my bedding to smell like wild fig. I don't know why it's wild. And not just fig, but I love the smell of this. Oh, Eleanor, I'm glad myself, because, you know, I thought I had it. I thought, you've got it now, that's it. And I'm thinking, I don't know how, because I've been good, I've been doing the self-isolating. I mean, even from my own family, like this morning, I couldn't even cuddle my daughters. You know, I had to sit in the car and look at them. Look at them through the window with my mask on. But we've all got to do our bit and not go to parks and sunbathe. I mean, I'm glad that I've got a back garden, and I'm so lucky to have a garden I can go out and sit. You know, there's some people that don't, and it must be real hard, especially if you've got little kids. But when all my kids were wee, I used to get them involved with crafts. My house was always messy as hell, I swear. My house was always messy, because I didn't care about the mess, because as long as the kids were happy, we were cutting out cereal boxes and painting things and making stuff. I'll tell you what we made that's a good idea, right? I don't know if you will be able to imagine this, right? But what I done was got a cereal box, and you cut out a square, right? A square bit like that. And then about an inch or two in, you cut another square inside that, right? And the bit that's remaining is like, it looks like a frame. And what you do is you get cotton wool, and you unravel the cotton wool, and you put glue all on the frame, and you put the cotton wool all over the frame as well, right? And you leave it to dry, and then you get fabric, and you cut the fabric out in the same shape, and you go over the picture frame with the fabric and tuck it in underneath, and you do that all the way around, leave it to dry, and then you get a back bit of cardboard, you turn it round and you put the back bit in, but you leave a gap on the top about this, and you glue that in, and it's a picture frame. And the kids used to love that. They were going, I can't believe we made picture frames out of pillowcases. But you know, it was something that they really enjoyed to do. You know, and something that they couldn't keep. So I used to do things like paper mache. My house was always a riot. Yes, I love doing crafty stuff. I do enjoy it, and I've got millions of craft stuff in there from my pocket letters. But I take, it's like the cross stitching. I do it and then all of a sudden I can't be bothered. And when I can't be bothered, I never force myself to do it because I wouldn't want to be fed up or sick of doing it. You know, I take funny terms, I just can't be bothered. So I've got loads of crafting stuff in there for when the crafting bug bites. Crafting is, and it's good, Eleanor, when you see the beautiful things that you make. And if people haven't checked out Eleanor's channel, please do so, because her journals are amazing, and they're one of a kind for someone that you love, a nice present. Oh, when did I discover ASMR? I discovered my ASMR in the year 2015, and I was going through, is it 15? 14, 15 it was, and I was going through chemotherapy at the time. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again in case anybody's not heard. When you're going through chemotherapy, it's not only the chemotherapy that's terrible, but they give you these steroid tablets, right? And they're not like normal steroid tablets you get with a chest infection or anything like that, you know. These steroid tablets kept you wakened solid for 3 or 4 days, right? You couldn't sleep. And not only couldn't you sleep, but you were going, your hands were going, you were watching the telly, you were on your computer, you were doing all these different things, you know, it made you really, really jumpy, nervous, and hyper is the only word. And I was making pots of soup at 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that, I swear. And I couldn't get to sleep. And I was looking one day, and it was Minx Laura 123's video I came across, and it was hair brushing. And I never had any hair at the time, and I missed my hair. And I remember thinking, I'm going to listen to this, so I had my headphones on, and I put it on, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up, and I still had the headphones on, and I thought, what kind of magic is this? You know, I couldn't believe it. And I phoned my oldest daughter, and she said, how were you last night, Mum? I said, you're going to think I'm crazy. I says, but I found this thing online. I says, and I fell asleep last night. I says, it was hair brushing. And she went, ASMR? And I went, yes. And she went, I've been listening to that for a while. And I thought, this is magic stuff, this. And at the time, I thought, I'd love to be able to do that and help people if I, you know, and at the time, things were uncertain for me. And I thought, see if I get better, that's what I'm going to try and do. And I did. And I've got to laugh, my very, very first video I done, it was tapping on one of my jewellery boxes and stuff. And I was just doing it like that. And I look back at it and think, oh, what a wee shame. Oh, hi, Mystical. Yeah, so it's magical. It's a magical thing. I mean, I was always interested in and always listened to like soothing sounds and stuff, you know, but when I put the headphones on and I was listening to the hairbrush, and I felt as if I'd hair at the time. It took me away from reality, I suppose, for a while. Thank you, Kimberly. It's good to see you this morning. I'm doing good. I did a really good sleep last night. As I say, I absolutely crashed out. My body must have really needed the sleep. And then I wake up at 8 o'clock this morning. That has not happened to me in years. I wake up at 4 and 5 in the morning. That's my time to get up. And I woke up at 8 and I thought the clocks were wrong at first. I am a good housewife. Well, I'm not a wife. No, not really. I wouldn't say that. I'm not a good housewife. Mikey, see, there you get hit in the face. Unintentionally, of course. Stop living dangerously. Hear him. Yes, cabin craft room. Yeah, but hairbrushing was the thing for me. I loved the hairbrushing. There's my lovely Arab. How long now? Arab, how long now? I'm from Scotland. Arab, I've been thinking about you. Yes, I'll be doing another makeup video. I never done one on Saturday. I just felt like I needed a wee break on Saturday. But I've got some new Revolution makeup on the way that I'm looking forward to getting. Yeah, my doggies. They hate getting their nails cut, I tell you that. But their nails are cut. It's just they click on the floor. You couldn't cut them any shorter because you would be into the vein. You're scared, Arab. I bet you are. Arab is due a little baby shortly, and I've been thinking about her. You'll be okay. Just make sure that, I know your family will want to come and cuddle your new little baby and stuff, but they can't just now. Lurora, ASMR's a magical thing. Rachel, I'm going to try and do this until all this madness is over with. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be on here checking in on yous. Checking in on yous every day. Have you washed your hands? How many times did you wash your hands? Here. I don't know if you've been watching the Scottish news. Yes, Keely, I'll do an unboxing. Oh, you can't have your birth partner in with you? Oh my God, Arab. I know it's for the best though, you know that, don't you? It's for the best, for the safety of you and your wee baby. Oh. The world is crazy right now. But here, I don't know if you've been watching the Scottish news at all. You probably haven't, right? But what happened yesterday was unbelievable, right? We've had this health minister of Scotland, right, this lady, and she was the one that's been on all our adverts, like on the radio and on the news, saying wash your hands, keep 2 meters apart, all the rest of it. You need to do this self-isolation, don't go out, stay inside, blah blah blah. Right, she's the health minister of Scotland, so she was telling us all to do that. Well, yesterday in the newspapers comes out pictures of her. She decided that her and her family were going to go away to their holiday home. Twice she done that. She went away to their holiday home, right, in Fife. And that's against the rules. And not only that, but she was photographed talking to a lady, and she wasn't 2 meters apart. The lady was right there. The lady was right there. So yesterday she came on the Scottish news with Nicola Sturgeon. That's our First Minister. And she was going, I'm deeply sorry and all that. I shouldn't, there's no excuse, I shouldn't have done it. Now, at this point, everybody only thought she'd done it the one time. And it came out her mouth that, yes, I've actually done it twice. Now, if that would have been anybody on the street, right, you would have been fined. The police would have fined you. You'd have got a fine. And Nicola was saying, oh, but she's a great First Minister. See, after that, nobody's going to take that lady seriously. So she resigned this morning. This morning she has resigned, the lady. But she's thinking to herself, see, all yous commoners, wash your hands, stay away from everybody. But she's got plenty of money and she's away swanning it up in her holiday home with all her family. Unbelievable. Oh. don't think so, Ellen. I think she's Scottish. Maybe she is. I don't know. But see, after that, the journalists were getting tore into her and saying to her, "Are you not resigning?" She was going, "No, I'm deeply sorry for what I've done. I've no excuse." And the excuse she gave to the police was, the police interviewed her and she said, "I was just checking my second home was okay. I was just checking my second home was all right." But she was there a couple of days before that as well. And she was pictured on the beach. You're thinking about having a home birth, Arab. Now, that's a good thing to think about. You know, as long as you've got health, someone like a midwife or something with you. I don't know how you're going to deal with the pain if you're just going to, like Sophie, they gave me an epidural with Sophie and it was terrible, and I was 18 and a half hours in labour because you've no feeling for your waist down kind of thing. So, but with Amanda, I was like, I was in absolute agony with Amanda, and I was kind of thrashing about in the bed, and I says to them, I says, "You need to give me some kind of pain relief, right?" So they bring over an injection. It must have been like pethidine or something they gave you at the time. And I was sitting in the bed and I was doing that, and they were going, "Are you pushing?" And I was going, "No," but clearly I was pushing. And they went, No, put the injection away again. Just lie back now. And I was going, "Give me the medication." I'm going, "No, it's too late. It's too late. Just lie back and push." And I was like, so I went through that myself. And then with Peter, it was like an emergency C-section. No, I think she's Scottish, Eleanor. Well, she was having a great time with her family at the beach while we were all stuck indoors, you know. And she's the health minister. She's the one chastising us. Behave, commoners. She's on the beach. It just shows you the press are everywhere. There's no getting away from the press. See, I see groups of people, but a wee bit down for me, there's flats, and it's for like homeless people and people on drugs and that kind of thing. And you see that, you know who they are because you see them walking by, but you see them walking by just after 10 o'clock in the morning with bottles of wine and bottles of MD. We call it Mad Dog and Buckfast. And you see them, and they're all in groups. But these people, you get the impression that what have they got in life kind of thing, you know. I feel sorry for them. My heart goes out to them. But again, they're all grouped together. They're just not caring. And now this is true. This morning when I was waiting in the chemist opening, there's this wee man, and we always see this wee man walking about, and he's always really drunk. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, if it's early in the morning, late at night, it doesn't matter. He's always, every time you go to the shopping centre, he's there, and he's always drunk. And he was going about this morning lifting, we call it doughts, but a lot of people call them cigarette butts. He was going about the pavement picking up cigarette butts and smoking it, the poor man. You know, and I thought, God, see if somebody's had the virus, that's it, he's got it. As well as everything else icky about that, but you know, there's some poor folk out there, you know. Sometimes see when I feel depressed, sometimes I think to myself, what have I got to be depressed about? You know, considering what some other people are going through in their lives, and I've got a cheek to be depressed. Eleanor, I know, and I think Boris Johnson, now I hope the man gets better, I really do. I think they all thought this was probably like us because we're common and don't wash our hands or something, I don't know. But I think they thought it would never happen to them. But see, when you see them in the House of Commons, they were crammed in like sardines. Crammed in. But, you know, I've got a terrible feeling about it all because see when you look at the footage from like India, places like that, and places in Africa, in some of the places in Africa, they don't even have water in their house to wash their hands in the first place. You know, it's going to be bad. That's how I'm on here every day, just to check you are all washing your hands. I'm not going to the beach. You won't get pictures of me at the beach. I'll be doing it right. I should become the health minister of Scotland. You know, I'm falling apart, but let's make her health minister. Hi, Malta. Yeah, and, oh, do you know what I was thinking as well? If this would have been last year, I went to Croatia on the 28th of April last year. That would have been that up in the area. D, I think Boris Johnson's got the same hairdresser as Donald Trump. Do you know, I think they look alike. Don't you think they look awful alike? I think they could be like brothers. They look awful alike. Oh, I'm glad, Kimberly. Yeah, see, see, these kinds of times, it doesn't matter what your political beliefs are, or if you're a fan of the monarchy or not. That doesn't matter. The thing that matters is we all stick together, we all do this, and we all beat Corona's ass. That's what we're going to do. We'll send it packing. But we've all got to be good and do what we're told. And it's difficult. Seeing people tell me not to do something, it makes me want to do it more. But I'm being good. I'm wearing my mask. I had my mask on all morning. More bedding, see? Yeah, Boris and Trump are twins. And they've got the same kind of way with words. See the way that they talk? They're the same kind of way with words. But I really hope the man's all right. It's horrible. You wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy, let's face it. When you see it. Do you know, sometimes I just like to listen to the things that they're talking about. And the way Donald Trump says, it's a magnificent wall. It's a beautiful, magnificent, tremendous, it's going to be a tremendous, magnificent wall. A magnificent, fabulous, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful wall. A beautiful, fabulous wall. You know that guy. I'm like, you know, a wall's a wall to me, but that man loves his wall, doesn't he? Oh. It's good to watch, though. It's good to watch. Do you know who I'm really liking now? And I don't know the man's name. The Mayor of New York. Have you seen him? Oh, he's fabulous. I like him. He's really good. He's like no nonsense. He's on doing his press and he's saying that we need all this stuff. We need all this protective gear. He's really good. Yes, Eleanor, I had my face mask on this morning. Good morning, Phoenix. So it's afternoon here now. It's 7 minutes past 2. Yes, Governor Mario Cuomo. Yeah, I think he's great. See, if he was to vote for president and I was an American, I'd vote for the man. I like him. I think he sounds good, you know. Joe Exotic. I know Joe Exotic. I'm addicted to watching Joe Exotic now. Addicted to watching Joe Exotic. You know, but you can't help but think about his Prince Albert and stuff like that. That's the only thing that puts me off. These padlocks. Andrew Cuomo. I know. I remember it's something like that. But he sounds really great, the man. You know, he sounds really, really good. I like him. You know, somebody for the people, somebody that you feel is like one of you. Does he? He's got nipple piercings. Oh well, see, each to their own. You know. So is Joe Exotic, isn't he? Joe Exotic. I think he has. I think Joe Exotic has. He's got them too. Oh. Hi, Clara. There the sun's out. See, that's typical Scottish weather for you. You've seen the hailstones. Look, beautiful weather now. Sun splitting the trees. Of course, Poppy's there, garden. Mikey's still living dangerously. I'm having a great day. Well, apart from not getting my prescription, but they said they're going to deliver it. So. But you can imagine me sitting waiting in an hour for the shop to open and then getting told, oh, it's not here yet. Your prescription. And the queue was a mile long at the back of me. And I was thinking, God, the people must be going, I wish she would hurry up in there. Her with the face mask. I didn't see anybody else with a face mask, but I wasn't caring. I was in a face mask. See, since I've done my face masks, there's so many other face masks that are way better than mine online. But I'm just sticking to mine, just sticking to the way I done it. But there's some face masks that you don't even need to sew online. You just do a bit of folding and there you go. Rachel, I probably will in the future do more craft videos. I was planning on, once I do my cross stitching, do some close up of me doing my cross stitching. Because you might like that. I might actually get my chair out if it stays like that. And all the wee buds on my trees and everything are all coming out. Hi Maya. I think we've got kind of the same weather, Eleanor, you know. You never know if you should take an umbrella with you. And even then, see, most times you can't take an umbrella because the wind's that wild. So I hope you're all staying safe, staying indoors. You know, and I was thinking to myself, do you know what I really need to do? My linen closet. See just now, see the towels at my back? This is, now don't judge me. See when I go to my linen closet, I've got to open the linen closet and shove them in really quick and close the door so they don't all fall out. That's how unorganised that is. That would be a good job for me to do, but I probably won't. I'll probably just spend the rest of the day watching the line. Joe Exotic. Talking about Joe Exotic, did you see that some tigers have got the blooming virus? Tigers have got the virus. Hi Alex. Hello. Horia? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm terrible at reading it. I won't lie about it. I'm not very good at doing reading and stuff like that. Spelling's not my thing. I'm terrible. Yeah, 5 tigers. 5 tigers have got the coronavirus. You know. I mean, they were saying that animals couldn't catch it, and now there's, yeah, in the Bronx Zoo. Now they're saying that tigers have got it, and if tigers can get it, I don't know what I would do if my wee dogs took it. I don't even want to think about it. But sometimes I feel as if we're not getting told all the information that we really should be told. And do you know the reason why? Do you know the reason? And I'll tell you the reason why. And it's the same reason they won't tell us aliens exist. Because, can you remember when all this started, the panic buying, people going crazy, no toilet roll in the shops, all that kind of stuff, old people getting pushed out the road so other people can go in and get shopping. That's why they don't tell us everything, because people can't react calmly and deal with it. We go into mass hysteria in this world. Kimberly, every morning when I come on, I put a news on, it's just something else. It's just something else. So, see just now, if you enjoy like having a cake, you know, oh, there's my door shut. Poppy's going to get locked out. Wait a minute. We can't have Poppy getting locked out. Jesus. Yeah. Keep it open. Yeah, enjoy yourself now. Enjoy what you like to do. Take this time to indulge yourself with face masks and all that kind of stuff. And eat a chocolate Easter egg if you want to eat a chocolate Easter egg. Have it. With a cup of coffee. I know, it's just what's next. You could have never see Christmas time. You could have never predicted this. You could have never predicted this would happen. Well. So I think I'll go now, guys. I've been on quite a while, haven't I? God, I've been on nearly an hour. Just shows you time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I would love ducks. Oh my God, I would love to have ducks. My husband, I don't have a husband. I've got an ex-husband. If you want to meet him. There's my bin just flew open. See, there's the wind picking up now, just as I was saying that. Well, thank you, baby, for that. Keely, you have a lovely day. I'm going to bring this close. I'm going to give you a kiss. Maybe not to baby though. This maybe not for you. This is for all my people that really love me and everything. And I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be on tomorrow. Make sure we wash our hands. Do all the things. Don't be spotted at beaches. Anything like that. And I'm always here. You can get me on Facebook if you really need to talk. Don't ever feel that you're alone in this. We're all together. And I'm going to give you a kiss now. So pucker up. Bye everyone.